organic reach on LinkedIn. But how? Well, I've said this myself multiple times that social media is free, but social media marketing is not. But lucky for us that LinkedIn still has a very strong organic reach. But how to use it to your advantage? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you 8 different ways on how you can use LinkedIn organic reach to your own advantage. Welcome to Ampliz Elevate, and I'm Lakshmanan. Well, if you're new to this channel, I discuss about sales, marketing, and growth related topics in this video series. If you are a B2B professional or a startup founder, then do go and check out our other playlist. We have some really interesting content coming up for you. The first thing before you even get started is to get your profile ready. Now, first get a good profile picture which looks pretty professional, and then work on your profile description as well. While doing the description, please ensure 1, you don't do any typos. Number 2, you use the right keywords. Like how Google has its own search algorithm, LinkedIn also has its own. For example, if I type SEO analyst in Bangalore, it's gonna pull up the names of people who have the keywords SEO analyst Bangalore in their name first, followed by the tagline second, and then goes to the profile description, and then goes to the job description. So this is how LinkedIn uses its search algorithm. Now, if you want to stand for something, ensure that you pick up the right keywords and then you use them wisely. Now, the second thing is to get a good thank you message. For example, we all connect to people on LinkedIn, right? And the best time for them to respond to you is the moment when they connect with you. Either you accept their connection or they accept your connection. You have to be really witty and creative in your thank you message. Now, most of us will send a plain thank you message which says, thanks for connecting, I look forward to learning from you, etc. But add something more than that. And if you have a good profile video or a good content to share which could be of great value to them, then do it. For example, I can show you a picture. For example, as you see here, this is a picture which I can show you right now. It has an intro video from this person when I got connected with her. You have to develop something like this when you are accepting connections or when someone else accepts your connection. This is really important and most people are missing out on this. Now, the third thing is to use LinkedIn groups. LinkedIn groups are predominantly seen as backlink, aggregators. And this should be your sole purpose, which is creating backlinks if you want to get thrown out of the group. Because there is a strict moderator who is sitting there and who is not allowing you to do it. So just get out of that zone and start to use it more wisely, because this is a place where you can create a brand for yourself and you can start sharing more value and people start appreciating you for the value you share. So be a part of some active groups related to your industry or related to your role and start engaging there more and start interacting more with their content. And the other takeaway from being in a LinkedIn room is you get to learn what your target audience is talking. So what is exactly the buzz? For example, I am into B2B data intelligence company. So I can join B2B professional groups and I know what kind of data or what kind of marketing scenarios or sales scenarios or what kind of struggles they are facing in their industry. And then I can target my content and my positioning to their level. The next one is solving a problem. Solve a problem for free, basically, and don't make it gated. When I mention LinkedIn groups, you also get to know what kind of problems these people are facing in their own industry. Pick a problem and then solve it for them, like how I am doing it here. Most of you are on LinkedIn and most of you, or almost all of you, want to milk LinkedIn for your growth marketing, but you don't know how to do it. And here I am sharing my examples on how you can do it. And for those who know this already, I'm trying to put in a new perspective for you, what you know already. In this way, I'm trying to add a value. This is what you need to do. You need to pick up a problem which your target audience is facing, and then you need to solve it for them. Increasing your blog engagement. Well, who haven't done it? Whenever we post a blog on our website, we immediately try to share it on LinkedIn, right? Thinking that LinkedIn is gonna give me like 50 visits to the blog immediately. But mostly it doesn't. Why? Because you haven't shared it in the right way. When you share a blog, you just click on the social share icon on the left or right side of the blog, and then you write a one-line caption or something, do read this is a great post, and then you just post it. No, that is not how it works. whenever you share a link on LinkedIn doesn't promote it so much organically, because at the end of the day, they don't want the customers to leave their platform, right? So here is what you need to do to get the most engagement to your blogs or any content that you share on the website. Write a good story about the blog, something that the users or your connections can relate to, and then slowly link it to the blog which you are referring, and then always put the link on the first comment. Don't share it on your post. Here is a secret: LinkedIn doesn't promote posts with external links organically. There you go, I said it. So next time you do something, write a good story and ensure that you post the link on your comment and not with the post. The next thing is native content strategy. Sharing blogs is one thing, but what about when you write a post? How to make that go viral? Usually the mistake what people do is whenever you write a post, you tend to write something which is related to your industry. You go gather some intelligence about it and then you try to post it. But imagine how many people can connect to it. For example, let me say I write something about video marketing. People who are interested in video marketing, people who are in the video industry might like it. But what about people who are in email marketing? What about people who are in SEO? They might not like it. So this is what you have to do. Pick a topic once in a while which anyone can connect to, anyone literally. So this can be about leadership, this can be about your startup story, this can be about your first failure story. Now, these are certain things which everyone would have come across in their life, no matter what kind of professional they are, but everyone can relate to this. This is the first step for you to invite them to engage with your post. And this is how posts go viral. If you write some post thinking only your first degree connections in your mind, then you're not going to get the complete leverage of the post. So once in a while, try to write a post which will also appeal to your third degree connections as well. By this way, you will get the maximum reach. And by the way, in every post, follow it up with a good call to action. For example, leave a comment, visit this particular link, or check the link on my first comment. What do you think about this post? You have multiple options. Test it out, but ensure there is a CTA for them to engage with you. Now, next thing is using the right hashtags. Yep, people get confused with what kind of hashtags I should use. Well, there are basically the general hashtags which you can always use, which is hashtag marketing, hashtag sales, hashtag growth, and all these things. But how do you find the right hashtag which is going to work for you? Here is a secret. LinkedIn has an option to search for content. Please tell me, when was the last time did you search a content through LinkedIn? No, I didn't. I don't know about you. Maybe you too didn't, or maybe you did. Either way, go ahead and search for a content on LinkedIn and find what are the contents which pops up at the top, and check what kind of hashtags they have used. Because for the type of content you are trying to write, these are the hashtags which are actually relating to it according to LinkedIn. There you go. You get the right hashtags which you need to use for your post then and there. The last thing and the most important thing is to be a little cheeky. And okay, I'll just say it as cheeky and I'll not move to the next word. Ask. Yes, you heard me right. Ask. When someone accepts your connection, ask them to visit your profile or ask them to visit a link. If there is a good first degree connection who has interacted with you continuously, go ahead and ask him to share your post. Go ahead and ask them to comment on your post, and just ask them, what do you think about this post? If you write an article, share it with someone and ask them, what do you think and how can you better it? And even if they are industry leaders, even if they are some small time growth people like me, doesn't really matter. Go ahead and ask. And as a bonus point, I'm also going to teach you how to do it. Here you go. Please like this video. Please comment on this video. And please share this video with your network. That is how you ask. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. Please do tell me what should be my next video about. I'm really looking forward to read the comments. And of course, I asked. And I'm really looking forward to see what happens after asking as well. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.